Hey, this is Couple Jazz and welcome back to my channel. This time we're here with another casual check video. This time we're finally gonna be getting to his what nobody understands about the members of SB19. So he has 4 videos so far. He has one of Ken, Pablo, Stell, and Josh. There's not one of Justin yet, so hopefully that comes out soon. But yeah, we're gonna start off with watching Ken's video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with the Palayo clip. Spoiled. I heard Ken the favorite out of all the staff, something like that. Like he makes mistakes towards the end of the performance. Really? What? He the main dancer? I would have thought him less of everybody. Oh, I need to watch that. That was Benny, right? I think I saw that on my recommendations one day. SB19 Benny collab. What video is this? Okay, it's a lot of videos I need to catch up with.
Stop it.
Please what?
Please stop it.
What happened? What's the tea? Chuck, the fanboy.
Ken is, in my opinion, the most successful idol in P-pop history. Most fans see him as someone who's living the life most of us can only dream of. But in reality, there's a lot more going on behind all the glitz and glamour. So in today's video, we will reveal the challenges he had to go through just to get where he is today. From being a scrawny kid who only ate instant noodles on his birthdays, to becoming the CEO of his own company. I know, Ken's story is like a definition of rags to riches. And the haters are not having it. He quickly became one of the most polarizing figures in the P-pop industry. But before we talk about all that, let's talk about his humble beginnings because it's straight up inspiring.
Yes. Yes, kid. Fill up. He's so gorgeous. Oh, he cried. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's crying a lot.
It all started in Pagadian, Zamboanga del Sur. This is the countryside where Felipe John Suson was raised. His mom wanted to name him Kenji, but his grandpa Felipe insisted to name him Philip. He was the youngest member of a family that barely had anything financially. They were very poor that instead of a cake on his birthday, all he gets is a plate of instant noodles. Life was so hard that having fried chicken was heaven for him, so it quickly became his all-time favorite. Because of this, both of his parents had to go overseas to find better paying jobs to support the education of Ken and his older sister. He had to be taken under the care of his grandparents. He then grew up in a church and his grandpa was the pastor. He was just a scrawny kid who likes mathematics and discovered drawing as his first talent. So he went on to become an editorial cartoonist in school.
Oh, shoot.
Family gatherings in the Philippines always require a karaoke machine. And Ken's extended family wasn't a stranger to that. He used to hide during these occasions because he was always asked to sing. I was told by some sources that Ken had a very good singing voice as a kid but lost his confidence when puberty hit because it gave him
I watched the interview. It was a long, that interview was like an hour long. I forgot who was over the interview, but I watched it and I heard him say this in the interview.
Which turned out to become one of his greatest assets in the future because of the dude named Pablo.
I never thought na may mga tao talaga makapag-appreciate ng voice ko. Kasi hindi ako ganoon ka confident sa
I'm so happy he gained so much confidence now.
Yung range ko mababa lang, tapos malalim yung boses ko. Ngayon, parang naging na-appreciate ko na yung boses ko dahil may mga tao na ka-appreciate na. Nice.
Anyway, his newfound love for music got him to learn his first musical instrument without anyone teaching him. So he ended up becoming a southpaw guitarist, but later fixed it as he learned more. He was also active in sports, representing his school in regional tournaments. He played some table tennis and sepak takraw as a spiker. For those who don't know, tournaments, he played some
I didn't know that, I think.
And sepak takraw as a spiker. For
those
who don't know, this position requires exceptional skills to perform.
What game is this? Is this kickball or something?
The teacher saw this as a potential that can translate into good dancing. So he was offered to join the dance club for better grades.
Yes,
he was
better
hesitant
grades.
at first, but when he tried, you'll know what happened next. Watching his early clips feels like he was born to dance. He was even hired by his
Wait, where are these? Let me know where all these clips are at if they still up on the internet.
Choreograph some dance routines. He then moved to Cagayan de Oro to study architecture in college. He became a member of the dance crews called Excite, GA7, and Amigo 7.
Sheesh, he's part of
These
three
last
groups.
two crews were so good. In fact, Ken had a crewmate named Joshua who went on to become a member of a successful international idol group in the future
Z-Boys.
called Z-Boys. They were beating everybody in the countryside,
Yes.
so there was no point in
Oh my
competing with
gosh.
them.
Why he giving me Justin Bieber vibes? Like right here, this Ken with his hair color and this cut, he looks like Justin Bieber.
It was time for the big leagues. They got invited to join major K-pop dance competitions, and this was the first time when Ken met other SB19 would-be members. Not as brothers, but as enemies. In one particular contest, Josh and Stel's crew defeated Ken's because they already had a GOAT status in the industry at the time. Ken accepted defeat gracefully and even asked to be trained by Josh, which actually surprised him because he thought Ken was a show-off.
What is that? What video
Asked
is
to be
that
trained
with
by
Josh right there?
Which actually surprised him because he thought Ken was a show-off.
Kinausap niya po ako eh. Sabi niya sa akin, Idol, Josh. Ganun mo tawag niya sa akin yun, Idol Josh. Pasali naman ako sa ano nyo. Pa-training naman ako sa grupo nyo. Kahit sa gilid lang ako.
But because
There's
of their
so
distance,
many
the
interviews I
training
gotta get
together
to.
never happened. Ken then went home to continue his studies. Fast forward to 2017, he received a message from Josh. It was an invite to audition for the 5th member spot of
Yes.
SB19. But there's one problem. Ken had no money, so Josh was like,
Needed it,
no
yeah.
problem, I'll take care of it. Ken then told his grandma about stopping school to pursue it, and she was very hesitant because she thought it was a scam, and his parents overseas would have automatically said no. But Ken was so close to his grandma that he managed to convince her to go in secret. So our country boy took off to pursue his dreams. He had nothing with him except his phone, his clothes, and a 1,500 peso pocket money. This time when he arrived at the airport, there was no crew. It was all him. So imagine how that must have felt. Anyway, he took a taxi to SBT Talent Camp, and of course, the drivers camped him. He had to pay 600
Bruh.
pesos for a supposedly 150 peso trip. What a ripoff. Anyway, he finally met Josh and the boys and started training with them for a year while crashing into a distant relative's house to rest up. He slept on the floor, not with a comforter, but a banig. Because if he didn't, he would be homeless. Ken had no salary when he was still training, so he moonlighted as a small-time model to survive, which is an experience that would play a big role in his future. The dude was literally fighting for his dreams every single day. So here comes 2018 when they finally debuted, and though it was a rocky start, they gradually progressed to become
Yes.
the greatest P-pop group God has ever created.
Period.
If you want to know more about their story as a group, check out the SB19 story series I
And
made.
that was our I binge watched those in a live stream. So if y'all want to look at my reaction to this, go to like the live section of my channel.
Links down in the description. You can also join the highest tier of our channel's membership if you're interested to be credited as one of the executive producers. So how did Ken become the most polarizing P-pop idol? Like, how is he either obsessively loved by fans or obsessively hated by bashers? Well, he has this persona of a badass dude who doesn't give a shit.
Period.
And if you combine that with
As he
one of the
should.
many accusations thrown at him, then they
As he
got
shouldn't.
themselves a new P-pop villain in the making. But there's one thing in common between all those issues. They lack evidence. There are a few exceptions though, but you can't say a person is arrogant just because he looks cool and badass. The dude is even a softie. He tends to cry in interviews and emotional moments. His awkwardness as a
what
kid is
interviews
still
are
there, and
these?
this TikTok clip says it all.
Me and you and you and me, just us and your friend Steve. Do Steve.
Oh my gosh, there's so much content I need to catch up with. This song. Not the
Also, you
dab.
can't just call a person lazy just because you've seen a few clips of him sleeping. I mean, isn't it a result of him working too hard?
Period. Yeah.
Being an idol and running your own clothing company at the same time is no joke. The dude only used to draw this aspiration, but now he made it happen. He managed to build a company that sold out merch in just minutes. It's
Ooh.
insane. It's even rumored that his company is now worth more than $1 million. Whether it's true or not, it put an even bigger target on his back. And he
Wait, it just clicked in my mind. I never knew where Superior Son came from, but his last name is Susan. And then, wow, I just,
Haters
okay,
started
wow.
coming up with even more ridiculous claims, like accusing him of copying two K-pop music videos just because they have a similar vibe. This was easily
Kingdom.
debunked though. If you want to check it out, I made a video about it, link down in the description. His main dancer position got also heavily criticized because of one single clip of him messing up on live TV.
Bruh.
It was unfair in my opinion because Ken has always been consistent in his dance performances, yet the haters suddenly forgot about how good he really is. Ken never fired back. Or did he?
Dummy account. Those be the main ones too. The main ones that be talking the mess. They be under some like either they have no profile at all or like a profile of, like a different person that's not themselves. Like, let's see what you doing.
So why does the poultry still exist and are still growing in numbers after all the bashing? Well, it's because he doesn't only have the alluring personality, but he also has the capability to back it up. Scratch that. Capabilities. What's crazy about Ken is that he has already shown us enough talent,
What
like
video
his
is this?
exceptional dancing and singing, that is
Ooh.
enough to fulfill a main vocal role.
Saan darating ang mga salita na nanggagaling sa aming dalawa? Kung lumisan ka, wag mo sana. Ika'y bumabit na, di magkawala. Aking sinta,
Oh my gosh.
ikaw lang dahanan.
What answer is this? So much.
Yet he still has a lot of secrets. I'm telling you, man, this guy is a living anime
Red
character.
hair can. Don't. It just flicked past. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna catch it. Oh, I missed it again.
Character.
Ah. Oh. You thought you gonna flick by this real quick now. Look at Kid. He got the kid up there in the hook thing. Oh my gosh. Hello. What's this middle picture right here? This tattoo. Like, what was that for? Wow. Wow.
Have you heard of an idol who is also a CEO? A dancer who is known for his aerial flips but never
The
tells us that he can
backflip.
also
Go
break
ahead
dance.
then.
A singer who writes and co-produces his own songs. A musician that plays guitar, keyboard,
Woo.
drums, and can even beatbox. A fashion
Beatbox, okay.
influencer. A man who plays
Kaleo,
sports like
Kaleo,
basketball, billiards, volleyball,
He does it
badminton,
all.
table tennis, boxing, and sepak takraw with decent proficiency. A skater boy,
Skater boy.
an artist, a philanthropist, and most especially, a man of faith. I initially thought that the Superior Sound brand was all about him, but I was quickly proven wrong when I found this Bible verse underneath his Bulan CD, Hebrews 1:5-14. The entire passage is lengthy, but it all boils down to Christ being the superior of all beings. I mean, all of us have different religions, some don't even have one, but I just respect people like him who stand firm behind their beliefs.
Yeah.
As of today, Ken has established himself as an arguably the most successful P-pop idol and the richest among his co-members. And it's just the beginning. They're still on their way to introducing Filipino music to the world through the US as of the making of this video. And his group SB19 is the first one to ever do it. So what have we learned about Ken's story? For me, it was his persistence and willingness to take risks. Have you
Oh
ever
my
noticed
goodness.
that sometimes it's your loved ones that said no to your aspirations?
Mm-hmm.
Because, they care about you. They don't want you to fail and all that. Do you know how many people have had visions, ideas, and huge career moves that they were about to do, but they allowed the word no to stop them? For all I know, you might be one of those people.
Yeah.
The difference with Ken is that he never gave the power to the word no. It
Mm.
was his own grandma who tried to stop him. But he
Oh,
continued.
just hitting. Just hitting.
Yes, haters exist, but he didn't reject his own ideas just because they rejected his ideas. Haters hate because they feel small when your ideas start turning into reality. He once said in an interview that success is the best revenge, so he stopped killing them with kindness. To this day, Ken has been torturing them with success.
Woo, that almost hit me. Oh my gosh. The last bit right there. Because I can relate. Okay, Casual Chuck, that was a great praise video of what nobody understands about Ken of SB19. That was real good. I really like that. I like the last message, like how Ken didn't allow the word no to like stop him. Like, this is something I need to work on. Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, I need to listen to that. But that was good. That was a great one. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the next one. If y'all like this reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and be on the lookout for the next one. Peace.